Hey guys, welcome to the Giant Roundup, where we cover this week in digital marketing and e-commerce news. We've got a lot to cover today, so let's get right into it. Starting with some Google news, the Google Page Experience update has finally finished rolling out. Remember, this is the update that makes Core Web Vitals officially a ranking signal. It's been rolling out for about a month or two now, and you shouldn't see any drastic ranking changes according to Google, but it does mean it's important to run those Core Web Vitals on a few of your top pages and see how they might be performing. Microsoft announced some new product releases and updates for September, some of which include things like video ad piloting in their audience network, disclaimers in ads, third-party app integration with Google Tag Manager, Shopify, Squarespace, and WordPress for easier tag implementation, as well as vertical-based ads. All of this is coming, so have a look at some of these. There's a lot to take in. There's more than the ones that I mentioned, so we're linking the article in the description so that you can read a little bit more about it. In other Microsoft news, after thorough testing of their content submission API, Bing is officially rolling it out. What this API allows you to do is basically use it as a tool so that anytime you make changes to your website, Bing is automatically notified. This means less reliance on BingBot and less crawl load of BingBot on your website. It also means that any changes you make can be indexed more quickly. So there's a lot of ways to set this up, and there's instructions in a great article that we've also linked in the description down below. Have a look at that as well. In some social news, TikTok has recently published a list for what e-commerce brands can do to succeed on the platform. Some of these tips include general advice like use a 9:16 vertical aspect ratio, have a resolution of at least 720p, and make sure that your video features audio, but they include some other things that specifically e-commerce brands should do. These include making sure that your video includes an offer of some sort for people that might scroll past it, making sure to feature closed captioning, and also including scene variations. By scene variations, they mean different angles and shots that are more likely to boost engagement. Meanwhile, Twitter is testing out some new capabilities to further increase user privacy on the platform. Some of these capabilities include being able to better manage your follower lists so that you can easily remove people that you don't want following you, being able to archive old tweets, being able to hide your liked tweets, and being able to leave Twitter conversations that you no longer want to be a part of. Definitely a lot of moves from some pretty major players in the industry this past week, so keep an eye on all of the topics we talked about today. We always link them in the description down below so you can give it a more in-depth read, so make sure to check that out as well. And while you're at it, please give this video a like, subscribe to the channel for more of these weekly updates. I hope you learned something new today. I'm Ellie Bachiska, and I'll see you at next week's Giant Roundup.